we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done.
Hello, my love bugs. It's been a while since we had a coffee chat. I do have coffee, got breakfast blend with some peppermint mocha creamer and white chocolate Jordan skinny syrup. So good, so tasty. I ran out of my Better Stevia peppermint cookie drops. I'm looking in the kitchen trying to remember what it was called. I have actually used all that. I need to order another one so that I can have the most delicious cup of coffee. But this is good. This is tasty. Another thing that would be good mixed in this is I like cocoa mixed in with my coffee. That's what a mocha is, with a little bit of extra peppermint. So tasty, so good. All right, we're not really here to talk about coffee. Kind of talked to you guys in the community tab on Thursday and a little into Friday. So we are going to chit chat about letting go of the toxic people in your life and the extreme steps you may have to take. And I'll share my story. I wasn't going to, but I can tell you that because I haven't shared my story with you, that is the biggest reason I haven't been doing a lot of videos. I've been working through the process emotionally and mentally and kind of recovering from years of something I did that I should have done years ago. I guess years of regret of not taking steps sooner. My story is about family. Yours may not be. But if there is someone who has your personal contact information, say your phone number, and every time their number pops up on your phone and you're getting a phone call or a text from them, and instantly a panic attack starts, that is a telltale sign you've waited too long to take the steps I'm going to talk about. And that is what led me to make the bold move that I did. You guys know 2020, my year, is fearless. And when I picked that word and envisioned that word, never in my life would I have thought the things that I needed to tackle would arise and have to do with the word fearless. I just thought it was a bold word, excuse me, a bold word that would just boost me into the next level. And again, 2020 hit. We've been faced with a lot, all of us, many on different levels. I am deemed an essential worker since I work where I do and in the field that I do. I'm not in healthcare, but the world would not revolve the way that it does without those of us in the position of finance and in the corporate world and in the legal system as well. So I am an essential worker. And so I've been working full time the whole time while everyone else got a vacation. Of course, I did get to work from home a couple weeks. That was nice. That was really nice, really. That taught me something too. That taught me that in the next few years, I want to work for myself. I don't want to be working for somebody else. I want to work on my terms, my schedule, my time, my money. So I am considering options at the moment. Not here nor there. So fearless is to live a life that is fearless means that you eventually have to tackle things and face them head on. Things that you've put to the side, oh, that won't matter. Let's just pretend that's not happening. Let's just pretend it's always been great. And that's what I did. I always pretended things were fine, and they weren't. They probably have never been. To the people on the outside looking in, sure, oh, look, they have such a great relationship. No, he didn't. Inside, I was dying. And no, I'm not talking about my husband. He's still here. Oh, well, he's at work, but I'm fixing to head to work too. I am talking about my mother, the relationship I had with my mother. And I say had because I currently am estranged from my side of the family. It was a hard decision. But and it kind of developed over the last few years, and really I should have handled it a lot sooner than when I did. Even when I was discussing it with my husband, and the steps that I thought I wanted to take, he was very supportive. And when I followed through with what I said I was going to do, I was shocked that I followed through with it. And he was proud of me. He said, I never had a doubt that you wouldn't. I could tell you were done. You were fed up. It was over. I don't want to throw anyone under a bus, and it probably is two-sided. I just cannot be the daughter that they need me to be at this moment. I don't have it in me. I always laugh and tease that I cannot keep one more person alive if it's up to me. One more thing, not even a pet. Right now, everyone in my house is alive and thriving, and my pets are alive and thriving, and that's all I have to give. I cannot give another ounce. And when I do give, and as soon as I give, whether it be time, whatever, it's automatically thrown back at me that wasn't enough and you're never there. Well, thanks for throwing the time and not sacrifice, but the time and energy that I put into that. Thanks for throwing that away by saying what you just did. And it just came to a head. And I know I'm being very vague, and I'm doing it on purpose out of respect. But there are times where you have to just walk away. Society will tell you it's okay for you to go divorce a toxic spouse, but don't you dare leave a toxic mother or father. You're responsible for them. No, I'm not. I'm responsible for me and how I handle situations. And if my own mental health and physical health become an issue dealing with you, then it's time for me to make the changes I need to make. And that's exactly what I did. I knew that if I had a voice conversation with her to explain, I would get yelled at, I would get criticized, I would get ridiculed, and I would get pretty much, she would cry and throw a fit without hearing what I had to say. She would only hear what she wanted to hear. And that's been my whole life. It's a hard thing to share because I know many of you have lost your mothers and you miss them. But I never really had that kind of connection with mine. Any important event for me was always stressed. Prom, I wanted to cry. 8th grade dance, my hair had to look the way she wanted it to look, not how I wanted it to look. I could go on, and I'm not going to. Again, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I don't want to be. That's not who I am. But these are things that led up and finally came to a head. I was looking at my car the other day, and the Thanksgiving after I got my SUV, we had pulled into a convenience store, and I'm parked here, and they had come this way, but they had come really close. I kind of turned a little bit to kind of pull out, and I hit a pole. It was just like a cement pole, but I couldn't see it. It was like below where my hood was. So, I had damage on my car. That was a Thanksgiving. I was telling my husband that morning I was already in a tizzy. And I used to get in a tizzy for holidays because I knew I'd have to work myself up to be this happy-go-lucky person because I had to go somewhere I didn't want to go. And that was probably one of the only Thanksgivings that I didn't cook. Maybe it was after that one that I took that on. I took Christmas on when the kids were little, but I may have started taking on Thanksgiving because I'm on my turf. I can cook and I can choose to not have a conversation with you. And I could choose to go talk to my kids at the table while they're eating, or I could choose to talk to my husband and my stepfather about football or whatever was going on. And so it's easier on my terms, on my turf, as you could say. But I'm so looking forward right now in this moment to the holidays this year because I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry. I knew I couldn't have a face-to-face conversation with my parents. So I pretty much put in a letter that I needed to pull away. I need to love from a distance for the moment. And I couldn't be the daughter they needed me to be. And I would contact them again soon. Left it at that. I don't know when soon is. I know I'll send her birthday card, Christmas card. But I can't tell you when I want to see them again. And it's kind of sad. I think, though, it has made me a better mother. It has made me a better wife because I know what I didn't want in the relationships that I've built with my kids and with my husband. My husband is my best friend. He is my best friend. And I know that sounds corny to many of you, but he is. And because of that, we have a very strong support system within each other. I have a great relationship with all my kids. They know they can come talk to me and I won't judge them. My daughter, I remember, gosh, she had already moved out. Sorry, the dishwasher just started. She had already moved out and she was going home after a football game. It was last year. I think it was one of the playoff games. And she called me, or maybe she texted me. She was scared to talk to me because she had gotten pulled over for speeding. I'm like, girl, you don't live here. You're not on my insurance. I'm not going to be mad at you. Sorry, a little popper. But they know I'm not going to judge them. I'm not going to judge you. You're grown now. You're adults. You're going to live your life. You're going to make mistakes. That's how you learn and how you grow. Don't grow by making everybody happy and trying to be perfect. I was very surprised to get the support that I got from friends that I talked to. And I'm very thankful that I have a strong support system who understands and let me know that I wasn't alone. It's the only reason I'm doing this video. One is to let others know you're not alone, and it's okay to say, hey, I need to take a step back. That step back may be forever. I don't know. Right now, it'll be a while. It'll be a while. I have a lot of healing to do. That needs to be done on my end alone, not with interruptions and disturbances. We'll call them disturbances. I still get a couple dumb comments threatening to blow my car up and that I should hope that my kids are not in there with me. To the trolls who leave those, you're not the reason I haven't been making videos. The reason I haven't is because this is a hard thing to share. Very hard thing to share. Your little empty threats don't do anything to me because you don't even show a face. You cowards. That's what you are. Sorry everyone else had to hear that. It needed to be said. And I wasn't going to make another community post or anything, so there you go. All right, guys. So just know there are steps to take. You may not have to take one as bold. Maybe you can have a conversation with the person in your life that you need to and say, listen, this isn't working for me right now. I need to take a break and walk away. It's okay. Some may say, you just ghosted your parents. Well, maybe I did, but it's that, or probably say something I would regret, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to live with regret at all. It is what it is. My husband hates that phrase because it's so empty. It is what it is. It's an empty phrase, but sometimes it is what it is. So if you have an amazing relationship with your family, with your extended family, spend some extra time with them for me and enjoy that. Enjoy it. Just know that not everybody has that. Not everybody has a good connection. I'm thankful for the parents that I have. They raised me well. Whether it be from me watching and not wanting to repeat the same thing, or values that they taught me. So I am gonna let you guys go. Thanks for having coffee with me. Hang in there, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.
Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.